Hello, we are live, and we're very sorry. We are very late today.
Yes.
We've had huge technical problems with the laptop. It just would not start. So we kept retrying it and 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 trying, and eventually it did work. But it's taken us about half an hour to do it. So apologies, everybody, that we are so late. But cheers for the live. Got that? What have you got?
I have got a white chocolate white mocha frappuccino, and I got it with normal whipped cream. And I did ask for semi-skimmed milk, and he put whole milk in it. But I just thought, I've got to go and get my train. I ain't got time to argue with this guy. So it's made with whole milk and not semi-skimmed milk. It's fine.
More flavour.
And then when I was putting it in the bag, the lid opened and some of it tipped out, which I was a bit annoyed about.
I thought it was sticky when I brought it out.
Yeah, that was the reason why. And what are you having?
I am having.
Hey, Sicko.
Hey, Sicko, how are you? I've gone for. I think it's they call it the brown oats.
This is the macadamia oat something.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
So this is. Don't you try it?
No.
It is strong.
Yeah. It doesn't even look appetizing, but I know you like it.
I do like it.
Yeah.
I will have a crisp. So how have you been? How have guys been? What have you been up to? Did you have a good weekend? It's the Tuesday. What did you guys get up to? Thank you for indulging us in our... So we did put up our video for... I know it wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but we haven't done an unboxing for a long time.
So as I explained in the video, so we've got a GoPro 9 and... do you know what? It's lovely and bright outside. Do you know what I mean? I just think, oh. So we got a GoPro 9. The reason I got a GoPro 9, I didn't, because we don't know quite how to use it yet and stuff like that. And I didn't want to get the latest model and then not get all the other bits to go with it, if that makes sense. So we got the GoPro 9. And then with the money left over, we were able to get all the other bits that if we had spent it on on the latest GoPro, would cost more money and stuff like that. And so I've just been watching sort of like little videos on it because I'm really excited to do a time lapse with it and just to carry it around and sort of like see how it works out. But I am very, very surprised. It lasts for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's very short battery life.
It's very short battery life. So I'm quite surprised about that, but I'm still learning things on it. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited to use it.
So guys, I am well, thank you. Enjoyed the unboxing. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it. It was I know it wasn't the most exciting video we've done, but we just wanted to show what we can do now. We're hoping with our new videos.
I know.
So we've got to try and put this into... So I don't quite know where we're going to do action shots filming food, but I'm sure we've got some ideas for you to come up with.
We have got some ideas. I'm just having... So, I'm having some onion rings. And I haven't eaten. But I did go to Nando's at lunch. So I did have a cheeky little Nando's. And I think it was Nigel that asked if we could do a Nando's review.
Yeah, he did. So
which we will do.
We won't be able to do it soon-ish, but we will be doing it.
Yeah, exactly. We will be doing it, but just not as soon as we would like to do.
But yeah, we will get some more. So again, any restaurant ideas, keep them coming in. We do put them on our little list. If there's any there we can do. Nando's is one of them.
Yeah. So what's everybody been up to? What did we get up to? I was helping my mum, I think.
Not much, actually. Not as much as what I was hoping. I was hoping to get some videoing done this weekend, but we had such a busy one, didn't we? Yeah, your mum needed a lot of help with stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, it wasn't as productive as we liked it to be. I'm not saying not helping your mum is productive.
No.
But we wasn't quite as productive as we wanted it to be. But, like I said, we did manage to film and get the GoPro unboxing up. So that's something we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Also, so to put out there, I don't know if people do like unboxings. It's not something we normally do. The last unboxing was a long time ago. I think it might be your Velvetizer, just after lockdown.
It could be.
I think it was your Velvetizer.
Yeah.
We've not done an unboxing since. But, like I said, throwing it out to you guys, do let us know if you want to see more of those. If it's not your thing, it's fine. We will, of course, stick to our little food reviews that we like to do.
But it's trips, tips and things. So if there's other things that you think, oh, do you know what? I'd be interested in that. Let us know. Tushy.
Oh no, Tush. Well, I say oh no. It's lovely to see you. Oh,
Yes.
look at it's frozen.
Look at my face.
Evening, MK family. You still got a bad back, but you embrace the chaos. The fact that you embrace the chaos.
Exactly. Oh, bless your heart.
We hope you guys can still see us. We are frozen on screen, completely frozen on screen. So do let us know if it's frozen. We're gonna have to check here actually. This gets really nice towards the bottom. If you can't see it. Kelly's just going to log on and see if you can do it. Well, I hope your back gets a lot better.
For sure.
I know it's lovely to see you on as well. I know it's been difficult. We're just going to check to see if this. Oh, we're back. Can still see your beauties. Oh, good. It's all back now. It's all come back. I don't know what happened there.
No, I don't know. So I'm just having.
No, I think it's all fine now. It's all fine. Touche, it's okay.
Okay. Cool.
Oh God! So have you managed to get out and about though, Touche? Are you able to move around, or you pretty much laid on your back, just trying to hope it's?
Or having a lovely bath.
Yes, that will help you.
Oh, bless you.
I hope it. I hope it hasn't stopped you going to the carvery. That's one thing I hope it hasn't stopped you. That's got to be something. If it stopped me eating.
Right.
Eva! Notice only just came up. Yeah, no, we are late today. How are you?
We hope you are well, my
Yes. Sorry, I shouldn't really drink and do a live. I get really. Do you know what I do? I'm such an unconscious eater and drinker that I just go, and I think, is that all there's left? Have I drunk all that?
He'll finish that and then move on to the crisps in a minute.
Oh, the screen is blank. Can anybody else see us?
We're fine.
Oh, we can see it on here as well. Well, you're not missing much, Eva.
I hope you can still hear us.
Yeah, think of it like the radio. So, guys, what did you get up to this weekend? Did you do any exciting? Did you go out anywhere? Touche, I know your back is bad, but oh no! Everybody's in the wars. Eva said, I broke my toe last night.
Wow.
Whacked it as I stepped out of the shower yesterday. Oh no. Broken toe. Is it definitely broken or did you just stub it? I have to move around a bit, says Touche. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
No strong codeine today. Oh, that's good. I've had a toe recovery, but takeaway at home. Well, at least you've got it.
Do you know what? Toby Carvery. When did we went to Toby Carvery? When did we go? Was it not this weekend, but weekend before?
Yeah, but we filmed it and we put it up. So you saw you.
No, we didn't film that one.
Which one? Oh no, we didn't film that one.
No, we didn't. We didn't film that one.
Oh, so it looks like. Where are we? Oh, Eva said you got your Instagram. The answer is yes. You really upset me.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm really sorry. That was never our intention to. So
our intention to upset you, but I only ever want the best for you and everybody else. Do you know what I mean? Who's online? And I can't apologise for wanting the best for you, but I do apologise if I upset you.
Yeah, we don't want to upset you. Yeah. Sometimes it's a fine line thing. Well. But if we didn't care, we wouldn't say anything. So of course we don't want to say stuff to deliberately upset you. Where are we? Hey, Lauren, you're back.
Hey, Lauren.
I'm having a McDonald's takeaway.
I've been thinking about McDonald's. I've been thinking, shall I get that chicken Big Mac?
Lauren, it's not like you to have a takeaway. I thought Wednesday was your takeaway day. You're having a little special. How was Cornwall? Did you have a good time?
She said she really liked it.
Where are we? Oh God! So Eva's got it splintered up and is in A&E this morning. Oh my! Well, so you've definitely broken it then. If the hospital have splintered it, you've definitely broken it. Well, listen, you make sure you take care on that, getting up and down stairs and stuff, especially. The problem is with a broken toe is, like I say, there's not much you can do about it. Is that I've broken this finger. That one here, and the only thing they can do is splinter it against the other finger.
Yeah.
So I didn't mean to put that in your face. That's the only thing they can do. Where are we? Yeah. So Touche is sending you her love. Hey Berry. Hi Touche, says Lauren. Eva said, Kelly, I was in A&E for 7 hours. The first cast broke the bone. Worse, too tight circulation. The toe went purple.
Wow. Yeah, if there's no circulation, I can imagine it went purple.
I was going to say they must have had to replaster that, and they did. Yeah. Oh, losh. gosh, I mean, that is something. I don't know why I said losh. That is something bad. Is it all done now, though? Is it all plastered up? Yeah, they put plaster around yours. Right, so you are just going to have to let that heal. So try and keep the weight off of it. Did they give you...
Oh, bless you.
Did they give you crutches? Or can you just walk around, or a moon boot? Oh, you have a moon. There you are. See? I know from my experience, when I broke my leg, I was in and then they gave me a moon boot after about a couple of months. Cornwall was really good. I really enjoyed it. Lauren, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm so glad. What was your favourite part about Cornwall? What did you enjoy?
Was there something that you really thought, you know what? I really enjoyed that. I'd like to do it again.
Oh my God, Eva's got the works. She's got the boot and the crutches.
Oh, wow.
Right, Eva, I'm sure the doctor's told you this, but just be really careful when you're showering because you don't want to get that plaster wet. So that was the thing they told me when I broke my leg many years ago. They said, for the love of God, do not get that wet. So you're going to have to do this weird thing. If you've got a shower, you're going to have to kind of shower. What I did was I'd have a shower. I put the chair in the shower. So we had this tiny little fold-away wooden chair. I'd sit on that, stick my leg out the shower, put a towel over it so it doesn't get any wet. And you kind of sort of shower yourself around like that, and then shower around, and then wash yourself and then shower it off. It's going to take a while to get used to, but that's one thing the doctor recommended.
How long do you have to be in crutches? I'm assuming not so long for a toe.
I don't know. I was in crutches for at least a couple of months.
Yeah, but yours was an ankle.
No, it wasn't an ankle. It was the tibial bone.
Okay, but yeah, that's quite a large thing rather than
it snapped.
Rather than a toe.
I heard it pop. It's like a pop sound when it broke. Where are we? Aoife, Touche said, "Oh, bless you, Aoife." Aoife said, "Oh, Lauren, really good to know you had an amazing time in Cornwall."
Oh.
Lauren said, "I don't recommend anyone going to the Marketplace Cafe in St Ives as the owner's attitude toward me was disgusting. She doesn't deserve any money." Oh, no. Lauren, what did she do? I hope she. I don't know.
There are just some people that.
Well, do you know what, Lauren? Their loss. I was going to say as well, and I'm really surprised someone behaves like that as well. I'm assuming this is a local cafe rather than a chain in St Ives, but I hope that didn't ruin the holiday.
Yeah. Bless you.
Oh, you have to use a kitchen sink to wash. Oh, right, 6 weeks. It would be 6 weeks in plaster.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So, yeah, like a regular, like if you broke something larger.
Aoife said, I have osteo issues with the illness in the background. Are you able to get food in and stuff? Have you got someone able to drop food off for you? Because you're going to have... It's going to be... One thing I really struggled with as well with crutches was being able to carry anything. It's really difficult to carry stuff because you're needing the thing.
But my mum looked after you while I was at work and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just wondering if Aoife's got someone else that can help. Tu said, oh, sorry to hear that, Lauren. Her loss, love. Yeah, absolutely her loss. Where are we? Eva said, oh, Lauren. Lauren said, yeah, Cornwall was really good. I really enjoyed going to St Ives and Land's End. Well, that's good.
That's nice. And I'm glad you had a nice time and it didn't
affect it.
Yeah, didn't affect all of your holiday and stuff. Oh, bless you.
So Eva said, oh, Tesco delivery.
Okay.
That's good. So at least you've got that coming in and they'll put it upstairs on the landing. Perfect. That's good. So you're sorted. At least you can get food coming in as well. So that's what you're going to be doing for 6 weeks. I think you should treat yourself to a few takeaways to save you having to cook. The annoying thing is, I tell you what, it really makes you realise how much you take your legs for granted.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, you really do.
I remember once when I broke my leg, I hobbled over, made myself a coffee, poured it in, and I went, and of course I went back to think, I thought, oh God, I've left it there. Everything was an effort. I had to hobble and get it. But I thought, how do I take it back? If I hobble, you're shaking it up.
I think for me, so when I had COVID, I couldn't walk. I couldn't even get down the stairs. I was so out of breath and all that. And when I finally, so I just worked at it. I just would purposefully come downstairs. And even though I knew I'd need to go to the toilet because our toilet's upstairs, I'd purposefully then walk upstairs. But I'd have to sit on the bed for a little while. And I'd be like, and then was able to go to the toilet and stuff like that. And it took me a long time, and I just thought, you know, when you take it for granted that you walk up and down the stairs, and even though I've got bad knees anyway, I took it for granted going up and down the stairs and stuff like that. I'd be like, oh no, I can't be bothered to go upstairs. Oh no, I can't bother to go downstairs. And yeah, and then when you can't do it, when the choice is taken away from you, that's the difficulty for sure.
Yeah. Eva said, means I can't get him into the press. Oh, I see what you said. You mean the, what do you call it? I think she's talking about the sandwich press.
Okay.
I think that's what you mean. It does. It's difficult. No, sorry, get them into the press. I think coffee press. Is that right?
Right.
Sorry, the coffee press, not sandwich press. Cafetiere, that's it. Yeah, you can't carry it anywhere. That's the thing. Oh, you went to St. Ives for your honeymoon. Oh wow, that's interesting as well. I bet that's really nice. I've never been to St. Ives. I've never
been to St. Ives, yeah, but I've never been to anywhere that side really.
Well, actually, fact, Touche did meet a man with 7 wives.
On the way to St. Ives.
Exactly. Eva said, I'm going the lazy route. I'm having beans on toast and scrambled egg on toast. Nothing wrong with that while you're convalescing. That's not right.
Very nice.
Are you doing nice? Are you mixing the two together? Are you having one? Are you putting the egg on the beans?
I'm gonna get Mark to make me a bacon toasted sandwich later.
Well, we will see. Lauren said the lady owner in the cafe was very rude to me for no reason. Mum and me decided to walk out before we ordered because of the owner's attitude. If she worked in a chain, she would probably be sacked. If she worked in a chain, you definitely complain. Well, you complain, but do you know what? You did the right thing. Vote with your feet. Vote with your feet. Yeah. Do you know what? There's I know this sounds a bit of a tentative link, but near where I used to work, this is many years ago, there was a shoe repair shop, right? And the guy in there was so rude. He was so rude. But it wasn't just me that said it. Loads of other people had said it. People at my old workplace had said it. It's no longer there anymore, by the way, at my workplace. But they'd said it. But they'd heard stories from other people in the area. You'd go and say, oh, could you repair these shoes? And he'd say things like, well, why do I want to do that? Well, I thought I give you money, you repair it, and I give you money, and that's how you live. And it was things like that. He was an old guy. Clearly, he was on the verge of retiring. I think he was just sick of doing things. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's just people are like that.
I just want to say, right? So where I work, it's a very different culture to where I've worked in other places. So there's lots of flexibility and all of this type of stuff. And they also celebrate their workers, and I got some really nice things from work, and I just wanted to sort of like say that. Really, I just was like, it was quite nice.
One of them right there.
Yeah.
Which I fancy having in a bit.
Well, we can show it.
We'll show. Yeah, we'll show it in a second. Air fried sausages. Do you know what, Aoife? I have discovered air fried fish fingers. But the Tesco one, if Tesco delivery's on today,
Tesco
Finest is on today. Sorry.
Oh no, Tesco meal deals. But
Meal deals.
I'm talking about the fish fingers.
Yeah. Tesco Finest. Sorry, the Tesco meal deals is on today. I will definitely big up Tesco because Tesco do Finest fish fingers. They're long ones. I don't mind doing this, but they're about that long.
Yeah, they're the jumbo ones.
Bung them in the air fryer and then flip them about halfway through, and they crisp up so much better in the air fryer. Try those. One of the most underrated things I could recommend is a fish finger sandwich. They are absolutely amazing. You can't go far wrong with a fish finger sandwich. And Tesco also do a tartar sauce. A Tesco Finest tartar sauce, which is also really good. And we were getting it for a little while. We haven't had it for a long time, actually. But at one point, we were getting the Tesco tartar sauce, which was really good as well. Show your drink. Show your drink, because Tushi's asked and Tushi will get. There we are. Okay, so I am drinking a white mocha frappuccino. I did ask for semi-skimmed milk, but they gave me whole milk. But I wasn't about to argue with him because the man was taking too long anyway. So I got a white mocha frappuccino with normal whipped cream and lots of caramel drizzle. And mine was, what was mine again?
Yours was the iced macadamia oat, not latte, but
cold
cold
brew.
Cold brew.
Well, and Kelly, you said that is the optimal word. Look, I have cane that. That was nice. Actually, I do like that. It's got quite a strong kick to it. Right, Aoife said separate scrambled egg and beans together is ick. Do not.
I have scrambled egg and beans.
Kelly does. Do not do beans and scrambled eggs together. It is vile. Scrambled eggs on toast on its own and a hot tea is amazing.
Ooh, that is nice.
Where we go. Lauren said, Mum told me that the lady probably doesn't like tourists either. As you can tell by our accent, we're not Cornish. Well, do you know what? There is that thing that could be it, Lauren. I wouldn't take it personally. I did read somewhere actually that people in Cornwall do have something not against Londoners, but there's been some. It's not against Londoners. Let me correct that as well. They're against people that buy. Some people are against people that buy second homes in Cornwall, and the reason being is it means that the locals can't buy, and the people that tend to buy second homes, not always, but can come from London. So that might have played a thing, and it could be right. It could be the touristy thing.
I mean, I just think that if you own a business, and your business, like a coffee shop or what, may part rely on tourism. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a business owner, but I would have just thought that.
With a paying customer, you thought you'd be nice to anyway. But their loss. I'm glad you didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
Eva said toasted ham, sis, and coleslaw. Ham and coleslaw.
I don't know about that, but I can tell you a ham and toasted cheese sandwich. And you better melt my cheese.
You know what I'm saying? Richard, hello.
Hey, Richard.
Richard said, sorry, not on quick. Too many phone calls. Oh, my word, what are you doing?
Oh.
Are you doing a lot of phone around? Richard said, Starbucks original logo is lit. Do you like that? It's the mermaid. It's the mermaid. There you go.
I think he meant our original logo, as in because we used to always do with Starbucks.
No, he said Starbucks original logo is lit. Not our logo.
No, but okay. I took it as our pictures always used to be, so that was kind of our logo.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's how I took it.
I'm sure it explained. Lauren said, a few people noticed straight away I was on holiday as I paid for something and I said I didn't want a receipt. The worker said to me, are you on holiday? Could be, Lauren, but also as well, why would anybody rude?
Why would that make a difference? I mean, it's just, yeah.
So Eva has asked you to try toasted ham and coleslaw. Do you toast the coleslaw or do you have the coleslaw on cold?
I mean, I'm not a lover of coleslaw. I mean, it's okay, but it's more something that I ate when I was a kid. And I'm not, like now, I'm just not.
Sam! How are you?
Hey,
you're all right, lovely to see you. Tesco meal deals.
We were just talking about you, Tesco meal deals.
We were just talking about you. I was bigging up the. So we were talking about. I'll tell you what we were talking about. We got onto the subject of people's favourite toasted sandwiches. Don't ask me why, but we were just talking about those, and we were really saying how nice the Tesco finest fish fingers are. Put that in a sandwich. That is toasted sandwich.
Toasted sandwich. Always a toasted
That is the
sandwich.
thing. So where are we? Right. Richard said Starbucks drink is for pirates. The actual fact, Richard did say the original logo is rude. It's a siren, not a mermaid.
I see.
So the original story from Greek mythology is the sirens would sit on the rocks and sing, and it would lure sailors to the rocks.
That's right, yeah.
You know what they thought? The original
lure them to their death.
Yeah, exactly. They actually thought there's been documents showing where sailors from the time actually said how ugly mermaids were. They saw them, but how ugly maids. And you know what they think they actually are?
Go on.
Walruses. So they'd see them from a distance and they thought, well, I've seen the mermaids. Yeah, there they are, but they're all ugly. They're not very good looking.
Them big teeth. Wow.
Yeah, but they would have seen them from a distance and they thought, well, they weren't that attractive. So they actually thought they were mermaids. You know, this is hundreds of years ago, of course. But yeah, so that's where they think the idea from mermaids had come from.
Okay.
Aoife said, Kelly, where are we? I'm lost track here. I'm not doing well here. Where are we? Starbucks drink for pirates. Arr, says Richard.
Wow.
So we say hello, bonjour. Ah, Leash, how are you?
Hey,
bonjour.
Leash,
You're all
bonjour,
right?
comment ça va? Tu es bien?
We're getting a bit of French here. Touche with Tesco. Oh, we've got a few Tesco people here, actually.
Yes, we do.
Eva said, sis, try toasted ham and add coleslaw on the side. Right, so you don't cook the coleslaw. You just have the coleslaw on the side.
Leash makes coleslaw from scratch. But like I said, coleslaw is something that I used to eat as a kid. I don't really eat coleslaw. It would have to be, but an Asian coleslaw I would try for sure with the peanut dressing and I would try.
Does anybody? Just out of interest, does anybody actually eat coleslaw hot or have it hot?
No. Coleslaw's never hot.
Well, no. But I'm asking. Just because it's not done traditionally, does anybody prefer it hot? That's what I'm just wondering. I had a friend of mine who used to eat beans cold. Never warm them.
Coleslaw's got mayo in it, so you wouldn't heat mayo.
What? You can.
I'm just saying you wouldn't.
Where are we? Oh, Touche said, do a fish finger sarnie with mushy peas on top.
That's not my thing. I don't like mushy peas.
Oh, I
but
love
Mark
mushy peas.
would.
Oh, that's a really good. I'd have to try that actually. I think I told you when I lived back in the West Country, the local fish and chip shop did mushy pea fritters. So it's like they used to. I don't know how they did.
I would try a mushy pea fritter.
Oh, they were amazing. I don't know.
I would have thought they would have frozen it.
No, it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got it together, but they managed to get it was literally that. It was mushy peas in batter, and it was delicious. You just bite into it. That batter and mushy peas. Oh,
I would imagine they would freeze pats of mushy peas and then dip it in the batter, deep fry it. That's how I think they would do it, but that's just, I don't know.
Hi, Eva, said Sam. Right, so Richard did say, look at the cup, you see the two tails, and he's right. There's one, there's two.
I just thought that was you. Do you know what I mean? Like arms of some sort.
Well, actual fact, it is rude because if you look, actually, she's topless. She's just got everything's covered by the hair. Lauren said, when we were getting our tickets scanned for St. Michael's Mount, we were chatting to the worker, and on one of the first things he said to us was, are you from the southeast? So I said, yes, I am from the southeast. So did they get it from your accent, maybe? I think people tend to get my accent quite quickly. But those people don't know that you're from London, though, do they?
Me?
Outside, yeah.
Yeah, they normally think of London.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, they would never think south.
No.
Because I don't say south.
South.
But there are words that I do say which are south. Like, so I had to learn a monologue and I kept saying crown. And it's crown, not crown.
Crown.
That's
proper London.
Yeah, that's proper south. Crown.
Yeah, Lauren's mum works for Tesco.
Oh, wow.
We've got quite a few. We've got that Tesco posse in.
I'm telling you. The Tesconites.
Eva said, look, please, Kelly, please try a tiny square of toasted ham and coleslaw on the side. Try it.
Maybe. We'll see. Next time Alicia makes coleslaw, I may try it.
So Richard said, Richard said, hello, everyone. Alicia will go, no, Mark, who does that? Right? Who has hot
coleslaw? No one.
Sam said, as I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks. Each sack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kittens. Kittens, cats, sacks, and wives. How many were going to St. Ives?
What, can you read it again?
All right. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks, so 7 times 7.
Yeah.
Each sack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kittens. So kittens, cats, sacks, and wives. How many were going to St. Ives?
1.
That's right. Because it's on the way. They're coming back from St. Ives. That's a clever one as well. Although a mathematician did work it all out if they were going the same way.
Yeah.
So 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. Lauren said she's gone to bingo with her friends tonight. My dad is watching snooker. Typical old man. Oh, hey, I watch snooker.
I know.
Richard said, I've had coleslaw with gravy on and mixed with a meat pie. How is that, though, the gravy? Because the thing is, if you think about it, with like KFC, you get a pot of, they always come with coleslaw, but it does come with gravy. So I can imagine that being a nice combo.
Yeah, but you don't normally put them together. In school, when we ate coleslaw is always on the side. It's not mixed with gravy. It's not mixed with anything. It's an accompaniment. That's it. It's just an accompaniment.
Eva said garden peas and chips and homemade chips and soft fried egg. That sounds like a rhyme. Garden peas and chips and homemade chips and we got chips twice. So you got chips and homemade chips and soft fried egg. I love dipping chips in egg. There's something special about it.
No, it's toast. Hot buttered toast, and you're dipping that in the egg. That's so nice.
Where are we? Lauren said there's not much in Penzance, or that there is a small town. Would you agree with that, Sam? Would you agree with that? And Sam, you must have, I know what you're like, because you always have come up with these really good ideas. Have you got a favourite toasted recipe that you have? So we've got some good ones to share. And anybody else, do you guys have a little toasty secret that you have that you're willing to share?
Yeah.
Mine's got to be it's a bit boring, but it's definitely the what do you call it? The fish fingers. That's the word. Yeah. Yeah, they can tell by accents. Yeah, that's how most people can tell.
Yeah, for sure.
Big hello from Aoife to Sam. Liam!
Hey, Liam.
How you doing? You all right?
I hope you're well.
He goes, oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
How you been, Liam? You all right? Have you come back from the gym?
I was thinking about getting fish and chips later. I was going to say to Mark, do you know what? She'll get fish and chips. Because obviously when he says oi, oi, what do you say?
Oi, oi, Savloy.
And I do love a Savoy. Every now and again, not all the time, but the Savoy has to be good.
So Lauren's recommendation is that you go to St Ives over Penzance.
Oh, interesting.
So that's Lauren's recommendation. So that's interesting. Thank you. I think that's something there. So go to St Ives over Penzance. You're younger than my dad. I don't just. Lee said, no, Mike, you don't cook it. It's a salad.
Yeah, it's an accompaniment. It's an accompaniment.
Right, Richard said, don't mock it till you've tried it. Coastal mixed with gravy meat pie is creamy and yum. You see? Now you say this, you see, but you like mayonnaise with everything.
I like mayonnaise with everything. Okay, what's coleslaw made of?
That's what I'm saying, mayonnaise.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. But the thing is, this is how I see coleslaw, I guess. Coleslaw for me, it is with other cold things. Now you can have it with hot things. I'm not saying that you can't, but for me, coleslaw is very reminiscent of pork pies. You know, you got your little sandwiches. You got your sausage rolls and all that, and then on top of that, like, so if you're at a picnic, you have some coleslaw on the side. I'm not saying you can't have it with hot food. Of course you can, but I always imagine it at a barbecue or a picnic. Not with a meat pie.
Well, but Richard said, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I don't imagine it with a meat pie and gravy. It just sounds strange to me.
But, Richard, I'm assuming this will be a hot meat pie rather than the cold meat pie.
Yeah.
Aoife said, as in thin sliced chips and then chunky homemade chips. Right, okay.
Fries and chips.
I do like this, though. Can I have 2 versions of chips with your food?
I want fries and I want chips.
Yeah, you cannot judge a taste you have not tried, says Richard.
That's true. That is very,
very true. But if you
true.
think about it, you'll have mayo with all your hot stuff. Coastal is just a mayo, but with some added vegetables in it. So it could be nice, like Richard says. You could try it.
I'm not a lover of coleslaw.
And I do agree with Richard, actually, in that sense. You can't knock it till you've tried it. Eva said, Mark, try thin, greasy McDonald's chips and also a portion of chunky homemade chips. And soft fried egg and garden peas and a steak pie. Well, obviously I don't eat.
You can't eat the steak pie.
Yeah, I don't eat meat, so I wouldn't eat the steak pie. But the rest of it I would try.
Unless you got a veggie steak pie.
Oh, yeah, could do.
Yeah, veggie steak pie.
So you'll see that when we did our Greg's review, I gotta say that the vegan meat pie was actually really good. It was really, really good. And actual fact, thank you to who was it again? Who worked in Greg's? I'm really sorry, I've forgotten the user's name.
Oh, was somebody that worked in Greg's?
Yeah, that commented on our video.
Oh, I don't know.
Go on, you look at that.
I don't know.
So they said the reason, because I said the pastry looked to be anemic, but
yes.
But it's not. It's because they don't brush it with egg or milk, of course, because it's vegan. So I thought,
Yes. So that they don't
Right, find the user's name because I'm sorry, I'm really terrible at remembering names. So apologies for that. So while
you're way better than me.
So while Kelly does that, where are we? So I'm just going to say, but you are right. I mean, I do like Aoife's thing of trying thin chips and chunky chips together. Do you know what? I don't normally do that because I just normally order one type of chip, but I wouldn't normally get fries and big chunky chips.
Yeah, I wouldn't normally get two. I would get two if one is maybe sweet potato fries and then normal fries. That I would probably do. Someone commented on one of our old videos as well, one of the Hutong video, and I must
respond.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can't pronounce it. Annie
loves.
Annie loves you.
Annie loves you. So Annie loves you. Thank you, because Annie loves you works in Greg's and said that it was one of.
Hold on, I can't get the vegetarian steak. Oh no, that's not Annie loves.
No,
sorry.
Annie loves.
I love the portion size. Someone. Oh, Holly Ever Lawson.
Right. So we'll just say Holly. So Holly was working in Greg's and recommended and told us that. So thank you, Holly, for that. That's something. So that's the reason why. But it's not anemic at all.
No.
It's actually baked really, really well.
Yeah. It's just that it looks anemic.
Yeah. Tu said, "Oh, I love buttered toast soldiers with a chicken cup of soup." So my brother went to Europe and they had, where was it now? I think it was in Prague. He was just saying it was they served goulash, beef goulash, in a massive loaf of bread. So they just cut the top off, scoop all the bread out, fill it up with the beef goulash. He said it was absolutely amazing. Lee said no, just no. Talking about the coleslaw, hot coleslaw, not in the Caribbean culture, no.
No.
But you would have it on hot stuff. So you would have it on like.
You don't have it on. It's next to.
What's the same thing?
It's not
When
the
you just
same
dip
thing.
it in.
No, it's not the same thing. It's an accompaniment. It's next to.
All right. Anyway, Lauren said, I went on an open top bus from Penzance to Land's End. It took 2.5 hours.
Wow.
I bet the view, Lauren, was amazing.
Yeah.
I bet the view.
Did you have good weather?
Yeah. What was the weather like? Did it go okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an idea. So Aoife said you could do vegan pie. I could do.
That's what I said.
Vegan pie and chips.
Veggie steak pie.
So 2 types of chips, the thick cut and the fries. So we try those as well.
I'm just trying to think. No, because I think if I had I would prefer the thicker chip. If they're chip shop chips, I would prefer the chip shop chips over the fries. If I'm thinking of chip shop chips.
Oh, that's interesting. So Sam said, actually, root vegetable coleslaw is the best. I made with parsnips and sweet potatoes is my favourite.
Wow.
I've not seen that, you see.
No.
Whenever I buy coleslaw, obviously it's ready-made. It's always the traditional, which is...
It's usually the traditional one. Or
cabbage.
There's an Asian coleslaw, which I've yet to try. And I want to try
But can you get that, Sam? Or do you make that yourself? Can you buy it ready-made, or do you actually make it with the parsnips? And if you make it yourself, is it raw like you would with coleslaw, or would you bake the parsnip shreddings when you do it? The sweet potato though as well. That sounds nice. All right, Richard. Good to see you. I know you got to go. Take care.
Richard. Thanks for joining us.
Aoife said one has to be sweet potato chips, and the other is chunk. Oh wow, we're going there, are we? Oh wow, so it's a real eclectic thing. Not only is it thin and thick, it's also one has to be sweet potato and one has to be chunky homemade chips. Needs to be normal potato.
Yeah, so for me, the only time I would get 2 types of chips is if one was sweet potato fries and then the other one was normal chips. That's the only time I would get 2 chips. I would never get, let's say, fries and chips. I wouldn't get that. But if one was sweet potato fries and then the other one was chips, I would do that. Or sweet potato fries and normal fries, I would for sure do that.
Where was it we went and they did courgette fries?
Oh, I think it was Zizi.
Was it Zizi?
Yeah, were they courgette fries or were they? Because there's a couple of places that do courgette fries, and then the others do zucchini fries, which I think zucchini is the same as courgette.
Yeah, zucchini is just courgette.
But one is better than the other, and I can't remember which one is which. But I do believe is Zizi does, or is it Ask?
Could have,
Could
yeah.
be Ask.
It's
that
either
does-
Ask or Zzz's. One
yeah,
of those
one
two.
of those. You Ask, Zzz's, Pizza Express, those types of restaurants. But it's either Ask or Zzz's.
See, now, I don't normally like courgettes, but they were nice.
Yeah.
They were nice. One of my
Fritty.
favourites, and it's not a fry,
Yeah.
but I'm going to add it in anyway, is the mozzarella sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know they're not fries. But because they're mozzarella sticks, they are really good. I love mozzarella sticks, especially if they're breaded or battered. I know it's not healthy.
I don't know which I like more, the battered or the breaded. That's interesting. I think I would go for the breaded. I think I would lean more to the breaded than the batter, but the batter is a new dimension. It's a different so it's a different, do you know what I mean, texture.
Lauren said, I work nowhere, but I'm working up to do volunteering with my sports club.
Nice.
But I know you've got the club. You go to the club, don't you? So I know that's what you like to do as well. And how's your McDonald's, by the way? You enjoying that? Sam said, Starbucks comes from Herman Melville's Moby Dick. Starbuck was the name of the first mate, Captain Ahab's ship. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's where the name came from. Because I know they're based in Seattle, aren't they? Well, that's the original thing, in Pike Place. If you buy which I have done, the bags of coffee, the beans, they're called Pike Place, the actual bags of beans. And that's where, because the first Starbucks was in Pike Place. But I didn't realise Starbuck. I've not read Moby Dick. That's one of the classics I haven't read.
I've not read
I've got it actually on the shelf there. I've been meaning to read it for years. But I have to read that. Thank you, Sam. That's really interesting.
Very.
Leash said, yes, I would have it next. So this is the coastal. So I would have the coastal next to my food, but not on top. It's it's not like gravy.
Right.
So yeah, I was gonna say, but some people like to do that, smother it all across. Lauren said the weather was nice all week in Cornwall.
Nice.
Had one heavy shower on Friday morning, but the rest was nice.
Oh, nice. You lucky thing.
The Starbucks logo, says Sam, is a metaphor for the allure of caffeine. The sirens who drew the sailors into the rocks.
Oh.
But that, funny enough, that is what Richard said. It's a siren, not a mermaid.
Yeah.
So, that's what I didn't realise it was representative of the allure of coffee. So yeah, there we are, the logo sign as well. The very, very famous logo sign. And soon...
Learning new things.
Yeah, I know. This is what I like doing about the chat as well. Sam's always given us good tidbits and facts. I did read some, I think I mentioned this to you guys before, that there is a chance that Starbucks might actually withdraw from the UK because they said the market is so saturated.
I don't think they will.
No, then it would just become franchises. I'm not sure they will.
I think they. Starbucks are franchises at the moment in the UK, so maybe the head office or whatever may withdraw, but the franchises will say, like Wimpy or like KFC and all the other franchises. Even Pizza Hut, even if Pizza Hut went into administration, but you still see Pizza Huts because they're franchises. Yeah,
that's true. Well, we had one for the live. Was it last week?
Yeah.
We did as well. Still good. Right. Lauren said, I went into Cornwall's own department store, Trago, and I found Sam might have heard of Trago, and I found a 29-year-old Otis 2000 hydraulic lift, the oldest Otis 2000 I've seen. Otis started doing the 2000 series in 1995.
Oh, wow.
Before you were born. Okay. I've not heard. Have you heard of it? Is Trago a brand? A chain of stores? I've not heard of Trago.
That's what she's saying. It's their department store. So it wouldn't be down here if it's their department store.
No, that's true. I'd not heard of it. What's the one that was in Wimbledon? The name of that department store? I'd never heard of it before.
Eli's or Ellie's?
Yeah, Ellie's or Eli's. Yeah. I've not heard of them before.
No, but they've always been there.
All right, here's one for you. Eva said, Mark, perhaps my little sis figure, you might like a chip butty.
I don't like a chip butty, but you do.
Oh, yeah.
You
carb
like
on carb. Carb on carb. Yeah. Absolutely.
I like my chips separate. And so I like my fish and my chips separate. And what I like to do is I like to salt and vinegar my chips, but I don't like to salt and vinegar my fish. And I don't like to salt and vinegar my battered sausage because I do like a battered sausage. I can't lie. So I like a nice piece of fish, a battered sausage, and then my chips. And I like to salt and pepper my chips. And then any other little extras like I like onion rings, and I like little like chicken tenders or scampi or something like just something.
Well, do you know what? One of the big recommendations I would have if you're going to do is like a breakfast bap is, I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what sandwiches really well. And please don't judge me. I know you guys don't judge me, but please don't judge me. Is when you put hash browns. Now you have it with some other bits as well. You like it with bacon in a bap, but there's something magical about a hash brown in bread. I know that's real carborific, but give it a try. I actually think it's slightly superior to chips.
I rarely have it, but when I tell you when I do love a hash brown. So when I get a McMuffin, so I get a double sausage McMuffin, and in my double sausage McMuffin, I get a double sausage McMuffin meal, and then I get 2 hash browns. And I put 1 in my double sausage McMuffin, and I have 1 to the side. And then I eat, and then I have that. That is a thing of beauty. In fact, maybe I might get one tomorrow.
What, your McDonald's?
A McMuffin.
Oh, McMuffin, all right.
Maybe I might get one on the way to work. Or maybe I just might order it to work. And then...
They only serve them in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Up till 10:30, I think.
Yeah, so you'd have to get them in the morning. Leisha's got to go. Take care, Leish. Bye.
Bye, Leish.
Nice to see you. Sam said, right, Trago Mills is great fun. So this is the department store that Lauren mentioned. Trago Mills is great fun. I live very close to the first ever store near, is it Liskeard? I remember when it was just a railway carriages and planks between them. The owner was our neighbour. Oh, really?
Wow.
Is it actually a chain, Trago? Sam, is it something there? But that's amazing. I've never heard of Trago, so I'm assuming this is a real West Country. Is it just one department store, or do they have a chain? Again, interesting, because I know Sam liked it. And talking of Trago, Lauren said, and the Otis finished the 2000 series. This is the lift that's in Trago in 2008. They did slow down on production in around 2000 when the Gen 2 came out. So Gen 2 came out. There you go. Look at that. It's amazing that you've both been in that Trago place.
What's amazing is how much knowledge
I know
Lauren has on lifts. It just surprised me each time when you come out with a fact on lifts, honestly.
I thought I could get away with that. There's a couple of questions while Kelly was talking. Right, Eva said, oh God, sis, sausage and chip, is it Sambos? I love them. What's a Sambos or some?
Well, normally, I don't know what a Sambo.
Sambos. Sorry, Sambos. Sorry, not a Sambos. Sorry, Sambos.
Which is sandwiches.
So sausage and chip. Sambo.
No, I'm not a lover. My stepdad used to eat sausage sandwiches and not sausage. He ate sausage sandwiches, but chip butties all the time. This is chip butty, or bread and chips. It's not really my thing. No, I've never really enjoyed it.
Do you know what? If I worked in the fish and chip shop, I'd be massive. I'd be so huge because that's all I would eat is chip butties. You know me, I can eat the same thing again.
Mark could eat the same thing every day.
I can.
By the 3rd day, I'm just like, I'm over it. Like, I can eat something for 3 days, but by the 3rd day, I'm like, I'm not going to have that tomorrow.
But no, I can't get enough of it. I can have the same thing again and again and again.
Which you pretty much do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I'm easy to please. Where are we? Lauren said the first ever Otis Gen 2 was built in 2000 and it can be found in John Lewis in Reading. Oh, okay. What was the lift that you filmed that was in Blue Water? Well, I think it was Blue Water. I'm pretty sure it was Blue Water.
That's the one with the lights, and we were thinking, Lauren would like this.
Yeah. That was it. But I'm sure Lauren said that she had filmed
that. I think she said she'd been in that lift.
There you go. Aoife said hash browns on a roll with sausages and white pudding slices. So you know about the hash brown roll. Again, obviously, I wouldn't have it with sausages and white pudding. But
more and more I think about it, I'm going to get a McDonald's breakfast.
What, tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to ask a couple of people, do you want McDonald's breakfast? Let me know.
They don't do black pudding, though, do they? McDonald's.
No,
I didn't think so.
No.
Or white pudding.
No.
Is that, Aoife, is that part of you know, obviously you get a full English. Is that part of a full Irish? Would you have white pudding in that? Lauren said, I went to the farmer store. The farmer store has an old Otis that's 2000. Otis Lift 2000.
No, I was just thinking, I just realised where I'm going to get my McDonald's in the morning.
Oh, God. Here we go. She's going to be dreaming about that now. Sorry. The thing is, right, because I never call sandwiches Sambos. That's right. When you said Sambo, I thought, what's a Sambo?
Sambos.
It's
like Sando, because there's the Sandos, which is Sando, and the Sandos are normally got like katsu, chicken, and all the them Sandos. They're nice.
I always call sandwiches Sani, so I was going to say when people say Sambos.
Samba, but it's more, the Australians say Sambos more than what we would do.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Australians will say Sambos.
Look at that. So, because when I read these comments and I've got no frame of reference, I then think, what's that? Oh, yeah. I was thinking like Sambo is almost like a dance. Lauren said, anyway, you went to the Liscard store. Lauren, look at that. She went to the Liscard store, and the store has an 80s generic. I didn't. Oh no, sorry, you didn't visit those. You said it had a Liscard, but then you said you didn't visit it. Sorry, I was so saw the Liscard. I thought, look at that. It just tied it in so well, but you didn't visit. But it's amazing. You know, it's got the lift.
Yeah.
You know the lift, even that. Hash browns, Mark, on soft fried eggs on a roll. Oh yes, that does sound nice. Actual facts, I might be tempted to have that hash brown sandwich with egg, and make the egg nice and soft so you can. Because that adds that soft egg acts as a sauce. You don't need so many sauces then, because you just when that bites in. Oh God. Anyway. That's my. Otherwise, I'm going to finish all these chips. Right. Yes, you can also be done as separate, put together in a roll. So would that be a sarnie you recommend? I do like that thing. So layer hash brown, but I always think, I don't know if you guys think the same, but for me, what elevates that sandwich better if it's in a roll, especially a baguette. I prefer that to having 2 slices of bread in a baguette. I don't know what it is about the baguette. I think that because the roll is softer, it's nicer. And you like that when we went to Lanzarote, there was that Irish.
I didn't
breakfast.
like it, but I was so fed up of the hotel breakfast.
You wanted something
that
else.
I was going to have anything else at this point, anything else, and then you would get that. But what I didn't like, because it was, I don't like catering sausages, right? So whenever you go to a restaurant and you get a breakfast, right, a lot of cafes, not all cafes don't come for me, not all cafes, but a lot of cafes do these catering sausages, right? And I don't like these catering sausages. They're just rubbish. So if you're saying to me, like some type of Herbie sausage or like a Cumberland or something like that, that I don't mind. These catering sausages are just nonsense. And you're just putting that on my plate. No. And if I'm going on delivery and I fancy a breakfast and I see anybody with a picture of a catering sausage, I move on. I move along.
So whenever Kelly and I, we always, each weekend, well, not every weekend, but what we tend to do is just say, let's order breakfast. And we spend about 2 hours looking for these things. In the end, I end up cooking it because madam's like, no catering sausage, no catering sausage.
No, I'm not eating at these places that are like catering sausages. But to be fair, I'm happy with McDonald's breakfast. Mark isn't. So it's not me being fussy. There are quite a few places I'll just like, I'll just eat there. And Mark's like, So then it's us trying to make a decision on where to go. But I'm more than happy to get a sausage McMuffin.
Well, do you know what? There was a really, really good restaurant near us, but they don't deliver anymore. They stopped delivering.
So I was awake. So we said, you know what? Because we hadn't had breakfast. We hadn't treated ourselves to breakfast for ages. And so we said, you know what? Let's treat ourselves. Mark said, should we get breakfast in? And there's only one place I like to get breakfast from. I was like, do you know what? And it said, opening at 10:45. So waited till 10:45, didn't open. And I thought, because the time changed, like a while ago now, but because the time changed, I thought, maybe it's an hour out. So let's wait till 11:45. Still not open. And then it was like 12. And then I was just like, it's getting half time. So I phoned up the restaurant. And I was just like, oh, we're on delivery. And they were like, oh, sorry, we're not on delivery anymore. But I was like, why didn't it say permanently closed, not on delivery or whatever? It's like, there's another restaurant, right, that I really like. And during the pandemic, I would order from them every now and again. I'd think, yeah, I'm going to. Tell me, they're now not on delivery anymore. I'm just like, oh, damn. When these restaurants leave and they're like, don't get me wrong, I do like going in there just as much as ordering takeaway. But sometimes you're just feeling that restaurant. And the other restaurant that I like, the one that we normally order breakfast from, they do really good dinners as well and really good lunches.
Yeah, they do.
And so whenever we wanted to, and they're not cheap, but anytime we wanted to treat ourselves, we don't. Do you know what? Let's just get.
Yeah, let's go there. Blah.
Now they don't even deliver now.
It's what I call the no moment.
Yeah.
When the place
drop down to your knees. No.
Well, so basically, if a place you like shuts, or if the place stops delivering. Or they stop. There's one item that they do, or one dish that they do, or one meal that they do that you absolutely love, and they stop doing it. That's the no moment. So have you guys got a no moment? One that stop delivering, stop making the things that you like. Do let us know. Bung it in the comments. Please let us know. There's one, if it's one restaurant that's closed down, or if it's a dish they've stopped doing, or if they've just stopped delivering in your area, so it's difficult for you to get to. Do drop it in the comments, let us know. Where were we? Yes, I highly recommend it, Eva. So that's having the hash brown sandwich with the egg. Definitely a high recommendation. I will try that because I do love a hash brown sandwich. I think I will give that a go. Lauren said, one of the workers in the Premier Inn I stayed at, I was one of the smartest people she met. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
What the information, Lauren, that you know and you retain is really impressive.
It really is. Honestly.
Pull it like that.
Just reel it off.
Yeah. Eva said, try Denny's Gold Medal sausages, or even, is it Clonkilty, I think it is. So Clonkilty sausages. Well, I don't think we get those in the UK, actually. I'll have to have a look. Denny Gold rings a bell, but I might be mixing that up with Kerry Gold, which is the butter. But I've not heard of
any of those,
Clonakilty. Clonakilty, I think it is. Clonakilty, that's it. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
Isn't that a region in Ireland?
Clonakilty sausages, but I don't think we get them in the UK.
Isn't there a place called Clonakilty? I'm sure there's a place by that name as well, which I'm assuming where the sausages come from.
Sam said Mike Robertson founded Trago Mills, and he lived just across the valley from our farm. The last time I went for a walk on the moors, I met his son riding the horse. Look at that, just a small world. And he lived just across the valley from you. I still, do you know what? I still get haunted from that story you tell about how the moors just sucked that cow in. That was just that's
crazy.
That is just something like on a horror story, isn't it? How being sucked into the moors. Lauren said the catering sausages are not made with proper sausage meat; they are cheaply produced.
I know. That's why I don't eat them.
And that's why Kelly, avoids them like the plague. He really doesn't like them.
I normally get M&S do a caramelized onion sausages, which is like 96 or 98% pork, and I like that. I like when I see that sort of thing. I'm like, and I take that off the shelf. I say, yes, I'm getting that.
I know what you're saying, because they did make me laugh. So when we went to Lanzarote, Kelly goes, I'm sick of the breakfast. I'm sick of the breakfast. Sick of the breakfast. Sick of the breakfast. So she made me go out and get her this breakfast back. But what made me laugh was when I went to that place. There was a restaurant nearby. And I said, can I have one of your breakfast bats? He said, yeah, sure. So he got the deep fat fryer, threw in black pudding, threw in your sausage, and threw in the hash browns. I thought, all of that is deep fat fried. And then he did your bacon.
Yeah.
I remember that. And I thought, this is so unhealthy. I thought, I'm glad I'm not eating it. But yeah, but they were catering sausages.
Yeah, and I had it twice, I think, and then that was it. I didn't have them again. But I was just so sick of it. Like, I can't have the same thing every day. I'm not like Mark. I just can't have the same thing every single day. Yeah, it was just
Oh, so Sam said, I think there are 3 Trago. So it is almost, yeah, I would say that was a store collection. The Liscard one used to have a trout farm and still has aviaries. Oh, wow. Can you actually feed the animals? Or I suppose that they're all just off there so you can see. And did it actually have an aviary inside the department store and the trout farm inside? Or is that on the outside?
It would be weird if it was on the inside.
Well, you don't know.
I know. I'm just saying it would be weird if it was on the inside.
If it's a big department store, you could have it. Laura said there's another Otis 2000 hydraulic built in 1998 in the Wharfside Penzance. Did you go to that one? It's amazing that you know they're there, even if you haven't visited.
Yeah.
Aoife said the Liverpool restaurant I used to call Paddy's Palace shut down. Oh, that was your no moment. The Liverpool restaurant called Paddy's Palace. No, we'll do that. You've got to do that for everybody's no moment. No! Clonakilty. Clon, pronounced Clon, Kilty, is in Cork. Yeah, no, I don't think we have those sausages here.
No.
I've never seen them.
No.
But mind you, I suppose it's because I'm not looking out for them, but I'll have a look out. Now when I go in the aisle, even though I'm not going to buy them.
I've never seen them.
Sam said Mike would sell his customers fish food and we would feed the fish, then he would sell the trout. Yeah, that's true. So you're paying to feed the fish, which he then sells on to customers. Genius, Sam. Genius. I'm sure there's a market in that as well.
Yeah.
Lauren said
there's definitely an irony in that.
Lauren said the Maritime Museum in Falmouth opened in February 2003 and the lifts were built in the mid 2001. Oh, really? I suppose they built. Oh no, they would do. Of course, you build the lifts and then bring them in. They were both Oakland lifts. The serial number on them starts with 89, which is the early to mid 2001. So with the serial numbers, is it like a car registration? So obviously, for every year, you'd have a certain number
that represents that year.
Yeah, exactly. Is it the same with serial numbers for lifts? I never knew that if that's the case. The 8000 series on Oakland went from 1995 to mid 2001. You got such an extensive knowledge on lifts. That is so impressive. Sam said at Liscard, Trago, there are statues of local councillors who refuse planning permission. It's quite funny. Oh, one is the Mad Hatter from Alice. That is such a cool nod to it. Do you know why Wetherspoons is called Wetherspoons?
No.
So Wetherspoons is by is it Tim Martin is the guy that owns Wetherspoons. You know, the reason he called the pubs Wetherspoons is not because his name's Wetherspoon, because it's not. His name's Tim Martin. You would think he would have called them Martin's pubs. But he said his teacher was Mr. Wetherspoon.
Oh,
and Mr. Wetherspoon told him that he would never amount to anything. He said, Martin, you'll never amount to anything. So as a nod to him, because he did say, actual fact, he said, it sounds like I'm being bitter, but I'm not, because it
spared him.
Yeah, it did. And he said, I'll show you. So when he became successful, he named them after him. Partly to dig at him, to say, look, I am successful. Look, there's your name all there. But also partly as an ode to him. So I think that's so funny. He's put statues of them everywhere. It's just absolutely brilliant. Lauren said the 9000 series at Oakland started in the late 2001 and lasted till 2007. When the 10,000 series started in 2011, when Oakland was bought out by Otis. So these American companies, I'm assuming, is Otis American? Because I noticed a lot of these companies, lift companies, are French. I don't know why, but they seem to be French. Kelly and Mark, the doctor I was with, I showed him a picture of the toe before going to A&E and asked on WhatsApp, well, what do you think? He replied, nothing, absolutely nothing, just dress it. Well, maybe not involve him, I think, either, because if clearly he's not, I mean, he's a doctor, you think he would have given you some advice on it?
Well, you know what? At least you went to the hospital.
Yeah.
And got it seen to.
Sam said the best sausages are always from a proper family butcher.
Yeah, that is very, very true.
Well, also, I think it's also reflected in the price.
And it's finding a good butcher as well.
I remember, anybody remember Quick Save I remember Quicksave used to do
Quicksave, yeah.
Quicksave used to do 49p sausages. Now, can you imagine what's in those? 49p sausages.
No meat.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it is. I told you when I'm one of my first ever jobs. There was a guy that used to work in. I think he worked not for Quicksave, but he worked in a processing plant, and he said the cheapest sausages he made were basically just lumps of fat. And they said they put them in the skin, but he'd had pink dye to make them look like sausages. But they were literally just lumps of fat. That's all you were eating was just pig fat. But there was hardly any meat in them. That's why they're so cheap. I'm not saying they were Quicksave ones. I don't want to get sued. But he said the cheapest ones would have been just lumps of fat. Anyway, Aoife said that Kelly and Mark said so much to me about him that I had alarms screaming, "Narc!" Well, I'm glad. See, this is the one thing I'm glad that we did. We did make you at least reflect on things. Let's put it that way. So you're just wary about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lauren said no, not really. You can't really tell the registration on lifts than cars.
Oh.
Okay, I just wondered. I wondered as well. Otis is American. I thought so.
Right.
Oakland's were the third party, and they are British. Oakland started installing Clemens around 2012. The reason why I say that is Britain doesn't have any industry anymore. They sell everything overseas. Cadbury's, one of the very few British institutions, now bought out by Kraft, which is American. Aoife said, the guy who x-rayed my toe asked me if I was pregnant. Thought, nope. Then a South African doctor, she brought me in for implaster. Why would they think that?
Because you have to do an x-ray.
Ah.
Yeah.
Or did they think you were, or did they ask that you were? I don't know how you would be able to tell that just by x-raying someone's toe.
No, if you have to go for an x-ray, they ask you if you're pregnant because it's not. If you're pregnant, you shouldn't. I don't think you're supposed to because of the way.
Sorry, I misread that wrong. I thought they were just assuming that you were.
No,
but yeah.
They would normally ask, are you pregnant?
Right, I see. So it's just a precaution just to make sure. And Oakland don't exist anymore. Ask you before the x-ray. Right, okay, right. That's what Kelly said, yeah, just to make sure it was all okay. Right. So one of the gifts you had. Who are these from, by the way? So what company?
They get Forget.
Has anybody heard of them?
Now, the thing is, Forget do really... So my aunt one time sent me some flowers, and the Forget were the chocolates that came. But the first one, it was a real mixture, and that was really nice. But these ones, they are truffles. And to be quite honest, I'm not a lover of truffles. I'm not a truffle person. But you know what? We'll give it a go.
You sure you want to open them now, or would you break the seal?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I can always give them away.
Lauren said Clemens are a Greek lift manufacturer who manufacture lifts kits, flat pack for third-party companies to install. I never knew you could buy lifts as flat pack.
Yeah. Do you know what? You can buy pretty much a bit like you can buy a house now.
Yeah, for flat pack. I just thought I just always assumed that this lift would turn up on a big lorry all pre-made. What was that? What was that couple that did the show where they're based in France and they bought a Welcome to the Chateau?
Well, yeah.
Escape to the Chateau.
Escape to the
Chateau. No, we haven't watched this for years, but the guy there in one of the turrets of this he bought basically this couple. They bought a very old mansion in France. They got it for next
castle.
Castle, that's right.
A chateau.
A chateau, that's it. A
chateau. That's why it's called Escape to the Chateau.
For anyone not familiar. Anyway, one of the turrets was perfectly round. So basically, they drilled this massive great hole in this turret all the way through the floors and fitted in a lift there. But the lift didn't work by suction, not by mechanics, as most lifts do. So there's no wires or anything. This thing is just sucked up by this huge great suction thing, and then it just drops down. I've never seen anything like it. That a lift is actually.
It can't just drop down. There must be something to safeguard it, because if you want to go to the next floor,
well, suction. It's suction. The whole thing is suction, so it will suck.
So you mean it sucks it to go down as well?
Yeah, it sucks it to go down. Well, there are obviously there are wires on it just to make sure it doesn't crash to the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all dealt with by air. I've never seen a lift.
But he's very, very clever.
Yes.
Very, very clever. I forget his name.
Is it Dick Strawbridge?
Oh yeah, Dick Strawbridge. Yeah, and he's very, very clever. When he talks about, you know, they talk about how to do sustainable living, basically, and but he's very, very clever.
Mark, get yourself a hash brown and fried egg roll tonight. Do you know what, Aoife? I might just do that with your recommendation. I might just have to give that a go. Aoife said, this weekend I'm going to treat myself to a roll. Going to do the eggs in a small frying pan and with pure coconut oil.
Oh, wow.
And a white roll air fried hash browns.
Ooh.
So you're getting on with your air fryer. I know you had some problems with it before, but are you getting used to it now? Sam said, I ain't going in no suction lift. Not now, not ever. So Sam, can you imagine there's some guy on the end going, right, you in? Obviously it's not a human being doing it. It's but the machine, but they said with this thing, it has to be pristine. If there's any dust and stuff in it, it can actually damage the suction and it affects the suction power. But yeah, I'm not so sure about a suction lift. Right, here we are. So show the box. I have never heard of this company before.
Well, they normally deliver with flowers, which I've got flowers.
Look at this.
Behind me.
Move to the other side. There you go.
There we go.
Look at that. Very nice.
Very spoiled.
Spoiled madame. Right, here we are.
Right. Here we go.
I have never heard of this company before, so let's give them a go. Oh, they look quite nice. Oh, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Posh box.
I like the very, very first ones that I received from my aunt. But then the second one and these ones, well, we'll see what about these ones.
Are there booze in them?
No. They're truffles. Did you read the back?
No.
It says milk chocolate cup with dark chocolate filling covered with white chocolate.
There we go. Right, let's give these bad boys a go.
Do you want me to try them first?
Yeah, go on then. You try one first.
Okay.
So. Oh, you bought a new Ninja air fryer. Well done. We've got one of those. They're really good, the Ninja air fryers. Definitely would recommend. So, how are you getting on? If you're still on it, how are you getting on with your air fryer? Right. Let me grab one. How is it?
What?
Okay. There we are. We're going to try this. Good?
Not bad. I'm actually quite surprised. They're not too bad. I can't lie. Like,
that's good.
It did spoil me.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So, yeah.
They're very nice, actually. Very chocolatey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ninja one as well is really, really good. It's really good. See, I get the halves. Really chocolatey. So I would definitely recommend those. What was the company again?
You normally only get them with flowers.
Okay.
I've never seen a place where you can just buy the box.
Okay. Yeah, just get the flowers for yourself until you can get the chocolate.
Something special is waiting for you inside.
Where are we? Oh, look at this. Yeah, Sam's doing all the suction emojis. Right, Eva said, oh, I'm buying a tower steamer cooker.
Yes.
Very healthy.
Yeah, the Tower do some great products. I don't know if they're any good, but from what I see of their products, it's like really like, I think, it makes me want to buy stuff. They do like a rotisserie air thing. And this was years ago, and I was thinking, and you can do like a rotisserie anything. And I was thinking, this looks amazing. I was going to buy it. Years ago, I was going to buy it. I thought, when I want to do my bit of meat, like a little mini roast joint or something like that, I just stick it on the rotisserie and let it go around. But I never did. But yeah, and then the Ninja air fryer, and then everyone was doing it. I did a lovely bit of pork the other day.
Oh, this is Kelly's speciality. Go on, talk about your pork.
So Marks and Spencer's do so.
I think we've shown the guys. Do you remember? We did it and showed it on one of the
Yeah,
lives.
yeah.
It's the same recipe, yeah.
Yeah. So, Marks and Spencer do a salt and pepper pork belly. I just buy it. I just chuck it in the air fryer. I do 180 for 60 minutes or 50 minutes, 60 minutes, and it's done in like in an hour. And then I have a beautiful piece of crackling on there. It's salty, it's peppery, and I just cut it and then I put it with like some little barbecue. Me, as Evelyn would say, me.
So, if anybody wanted it, where did you get it from? It's the M&S. It's the pork? Is it pork loin?
Salt and pepper pork belly.
Salt and pepper pork belly. You'll see it there. If anybody likes pork, of course, it's not everybody's company, but you'll see it's already peppered in the actual
salt and peppered.
Yeah, and then you put it in. Was it air fry for an hour?
Yeah, so I put it in at 180 for roast, and 180 degrees for 60 minutes. That's if it's an 800. Is it 800 kg? No, it's not 800 kg. 800 grams, right? Yeah, 800 grams. Not kg. 800 grams or 800 kg. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, and then you just pop it on and 180, 60 minutes. Later on, you'll get a beautiful piece of crackling belly pork. So good. And then I just normally have it with a bit of barbecue sauce.
There you go. Oakland lift models, said Lauren, were the V range, which had a capacity of up to 20 people and VHD. Now, I told you about the time, didn't I, when I got stuck in a lift? Oh my God. So we got into a lift. This is many, many years ago. And there were 3 quite large people that got on the lift with us as well. And these were a small lift. So they only had a capacity of about 3 or 4 people. But there was about 5 or 6 of us.
It will tell you amount of people approximately. Yeah, but it usually goes on weight rather than people.
Yeah, but it said 4 people approximately. Yeah. There's about 6 people in this thing. The lift started to creak up and then it just dropped back down. We weren't in there for long, but I just thought as well, it is pretty nerve-wracking when you hear this thing creaking.
800 grams, by the way. I've just thought it can't be kilos. That's just ridiculous. 800 grams.
Aoife said, tiny, but I now want some chocolate biscuits. Well, we always like to, normally we'd like to do reviews for stuff that you guys can try, but this one actually came with the flour bit, so we just did a very quick one on this.
Yeah, because it came with
the flowers. Or as Sam said, more flowers. St. Cott said he's loving the air fryer. St. Cott, have you got any recipes you'd recommend of stuff?
Yeah, what do you like in your air fryer?
Or anybody that's got the air fryer, is there anything you've now perfected that you would say, right, put it in for this long and it's amazing? Is there anything you'd recommend? Lauren said the VH range, which has a capacity of over 20 and will be able to fit goods. Right, this sounds like more like an industrial lift. Many years ago, when I used to work at Tesco, they'd have it's kind of like the service
goods
lifts.
Lift.
Yeah, service goods lift as well. That could take a load of stuff.
Yeah, goods lifts normally can.
Sam said, I love it when my houseplant flower, my Easter cactus is the prettiest. Oh, it's all pink. It's like a pink flower on there as well. I planted some stuff out the garden, which I've noticed is starting to grow. Even so, I have to buy a rotisserie bar separately.
Okay.
Is that the stuff you actually put the meat in and it will rotisserie, or is it like the kebab thing?
You both. So you can do that way or this way, depending on what model you buy.
Is that right? I couldn't imagine having a kebab thing in our kitchen.
Yeah, if it's tall, you will have it either way. Either way, either way has to rotate, but it's enclosed. It's not an open one like a kebab. It's enclosed. And so you can either get a tall one where it rotates that way or one that it rotates that way. A nice bit of trivia from Sam. Sam said, did you know male polar bears can weigh up to 800 kilograms? I love the trivia. I know you do. You're like a walking fact book. You're like Lauren. You know loads and loads of facts. I did read somewhere actually that a polar bear
liver has so much vitamin A in it. If you were to eat it, it would kill you.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't ask me why I know all this rubbish, but I do know all these odd facts. Lauren said, Ace lifts, third party, do a vacuum lift, which is powered by suction. Right, good sort of technology, but because it's third party, it won't last very long, 10 years at the latest, like all third party lifts. Well, that was the one thing, funny enough, that's what they were saying in Escape to the Chateau. They said the suction lifts don't have that much longevity to them.
Right.
Because basically everything's got to be pristine inside, because obviously it's the power of the motor that sucks it up and down the shaft.
It took them an age to get it in there and all of that. Yeah, it was really difficult.
And I don't know what happens then when the 10 years go and the lift's not working. What do? You have to replace everything?
But Lauren, if you ever want, I think it happens in the first or second season. So have a look for that lift episode on Escape to. You might find it interesting.
Well, actually, you could just go on YouTube. I'm sure they got just the clip where it installs the lift.
Yeah, I just didn't know which season it was, but yeah, I'm sure you'll find it on YouTube.
Oh, Eva said she's going to bake buns in the Ninja.
Wow.
I have seen more and more people do baking in the air fryer. There are some programs on TV about people baking, and also people were recommending doing crumble in an air fryer. So if you do like a fruit crumble, like the apple crumble, rhubarb crumble, whatever crumble you like, apparently the air fryer is really good to do a crumble in. Right, Sam's got a recipe. My sticky chili and honey belly pork is so good, as are my chicken wings.
I can now that I can get on board with. Oh,
so sticky chili and honey belly pork.
Yes.
Are you willing to share how you do it, or is this a secret? We don't want to force you to. If you'd rather not, that's absolutely up to you. But I just wondered what you put in your sticky chili and honey sauce.
And do you do it from the beginning, or do you drizzle do you par cook it? Wait till the belly get. Do you get crispy crackling on it, or is it just soft? So you just do that.
Sam's going, whoa! I am not giving up the farm. Whoa. Yeah, you don't have to share. If it's a family secret, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Lauren said all lifts at a third party last up to 10 years. Oh, I see. What do you mean by third party though?
When it's a third party that you so like an estate agent is a third party.
No, I know, I get what you're saying, but I just I wondered if it was actually contractors. That's what I was wondering. So God said, I did a lemon drizzle cake that turned out much better than I was expecting.
Wow. I've never baked. I don't see baking in the air fryer, but a lot of people do. A lot of people bake in the air fryer. I just can't see it.
So St. Cot, just out of interest, did you think that the lemon drizzle cake came out better in the air fryer, about the same as the oven, or was it better in the oven?
Or was it more puddingy? Because I imagine it to be more puddingy rather than cakey, if that makes sense. I'd be interested to know.
Sam said, I have a white, pink and red Easter cactus. I recommend them for easy growing and beautiful flowers. Also, I got a leaf falls off, and if you put it in the soil, it grows new plants. So I have lots. So pretty.
Wow.
Oh, wow. You can actually grow a cactus just from the leaf.
Wow.
Is that right? Have I got that right? Or is it just the flower that grows? I'd always imagine you'd have to cut part of the cactus off to grow it. Like you do with a rose. You have to cut the new grow bits off and you put that in the soil. And then it's that grows into a new rose. Takes yonks, though. Absolute years for a rose thing to grow from scratch. So Aoife said, Kelly, you have to have crispy chicken in Ninja air fryer and chips. You've not done much chicken though.
I don't. Do you know what? I don't cook a lot of chicken. I will cook it if it's already. So if it's like an oven chicken, like it's already been done, like chicken tenders or something, I will do that. Not in the air fryer. There are some things I feel that just need to be done in the oven, and then there are some things it needs to be done in the air fryer.
Now the only thing is, of course, with an oven, you've got plenty of, like, if you're doing a cooked breakfast, for example, stuff like that, you've got so much more room in the oven. I do wonder if the next thing. So this is my prediction. This is my prediction for how an air fryer will end up. I think you'll end up having a massive tray air fryer like you would for an oven.
Yeah, well, they already do that.
Do they?
Yeah.
We'll see.
They already do that. You can fit a whole chicken in it.
They've clearly stolen my
yeah.
idea.
I mean, you can fit a chicken in the drawers, but they do one that is, instead of those 2 drawers, it's just one large drawer. Yeah.
Or if you would have it, so basically get rid of the oven at all and fit it in there.
They are talking about doing a double one.
Yeah, that's what
double.
You see?
Yeah.
My prediction.
I saw a thingy of it.
I know. I was fitting
TikTok it in.
I was fitting reality to my prediction. Aoife said, well, no, so we did that one. Sam said, right, the belly pork slices, you do them raw. You add chili flakes, onion salt, and black pepper, honey and a drizzle of Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Until they start to caramelize, and add extra honey for the last 10 minutes. So with the Coca-Cola, lots of people seem to use that as well, because obviously it's sticky and it's sweet.
Yeah.
But it does, as it evaporates, it leaves obviously the residue of the sweetness. I'm sure I saw a thing where, was it Nigella Lawson or Gordon Ramsay that boiled a ham in Coke?
I don't know. I've not seen that one.
Wow. So St. Cott said, so his lemon drizzle cake was moist and fluffy, just as good as in the oven.
Wow. See, I would imagine it to be a little bit more puddingy, even though there's more air going through it than you do get in an oven, because that's why it's called the air fryer. I don't know why, but I imagine it to come like more like a pudding. So still cake-like, but just, you just scoop it like a pudding.
I like this move. Right, Sam said belly pork slices are nice cooked in kebab garlic sauce and honey too. Even the cheek kebab sauces are tasty, done just like that. So you basically got the belly pork slice and cooked in kebab garlic sauce and honey.
Wow.
So I suppose as well, like because it's cooking it.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's reducing that flavour down and reducing it down. It down.
If I'm doing I will normally do honey roast potatoes or honey roasted veg, that type of thing. That's how I do it.
Right, guys. So just a quick few updates as well. So as we said, we won't be doing a live this Friday. However, we will be doing a live next Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, as we do. So that's when we're doing the next one. So we'll keep you more posted on what's happening next week then. But we will be doing the live 6:30 UK time next Tuesday.
Yeah. And so projects.
Go on, you fire away.
Okay, so I would just like to say we booked a holiday. So we booked a holiday, and you'll see more about it and stuff like that as time goes on. But like we said, we were thinking about starting a secondary channel. So on this channel will be all our usual stuff, like our food reviews and stuff like that. And then at the moment we're talking about a secondary channel which will just be dedicated to holidays and stuff like that. If you want to join us on that channel and you want to subscribe to that channel, please do. We would love to have you. And see where we go on our little adventures and stuff like that. So but like I said, all our food, because the thing is, what I'm thinking is not everybody will want to come with us on our holidays and stuff like that. So we were having a discussion about it, and we were thinking, should we put everything on this channel, and all of that type of stuff. And I really thought about it, and I just thought, well, what about people who might just want to be with us for the food reviews? And so I just thought maybe separating them, but we'll still put everything that we try on holidays and stuff like that, food wise, will still go on this channel. So you don't have to worry about that. So if you just want to see food and you just want to keep up with food and just little bits of things here and there, this will be the channel. But if you want to catch up on the holidays and what we're doing on these holidays and our little adventures and stuff like that, then you'll find it on the holiday channel. So
we'll continue to do our lives on this channel as we always do, because we love doing the lives with you. That won't change.
That won't change.
No. We definitely want to spend more time with you guys as we always do on our lives.
Yeah.
So that will change. The other, we probably won't do as many, well, I don't think I can do more than 2 lives a week.
We won't be doing, if we do any lives while we're on holiday, it will be on the holiday channel, as in whatever we're doing that day. But the Friday and the Tuesday lives on this channel will continue as normal.
Yeah, so we'll still be doing the lives. Don't worry, Lauren. She does ask them as well. So Aoife said, oh, well done. Oh, Aoife, did you say you're going to the USA on a cruise in the summer? Wonderful.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So, yeah, we just wanted to announce that. So we're just going to, because also as well, what happens is on this channel, people will say, oh, when are you going back on your holidays? When are you going back on your holidays?
Yeah.
And I know some people are just, they don't necessarily like us doing all the food reviews and stuff. They just want to see the holiday bit.
Yes.
So that's why we're just separating holidays from that.
So we'll still, even if we do little trips and stuff, that will still be on this channel.
Yeah.
So little trips and all of that, that will be on the other channel will be a holiday channel. If you want to join us over there and there are things that you want to see that we do, or little adventures that we go on, or anything like that, then please subscribe, drop in and watch us do whatever we're doing. Hopefully we'll do some interesting things that you might enjoy. Hopefully we'll give you some inspiration or little ideas, little things that you might want to try if you're visiting. Somebody commented the other day, I don't know where they came from. So I don't know if they came from the US. I think they did. And they said, I just want to say, it was our Hutong video. It was one that I did with my mum. They were like, I watched your Hutong video. I'm definitely coming here when I come to London. Da, 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 da. And the person did, and they sort of dropped a message in on the video today going, okay, try it. And she said, even now I'm thinking of it. Even now she's thinking of the food. But I tell you what, so Hutong were at the show, they do a signature menu. So even if you can't afford to do something, a la carte or whatever, but you can afford, like, I think the last time when I went, I think it was like £50. It would have gone up by now. And if you think that, you know what, I can afford like £60 or £70 or whatever, check out the Hutong signature menu, their lunchtime menu, and go and enjoy it. Honestly, you'll be so impressed with the views, and the service is on point, the food is on point. I can thoroughly recommend it. And today I was chatting to a couple of people at work, and we were talking about the Ned and how they do the Sunday feast. And I said, I would love to take a few people there and show them how it is. So this is the people at work, I said, I'd like to sort of introduce them to different things that they may not have tried before and all of that type of stuff. And so, so that might be something.
Sam said, holiday, celebrate. I love the little dancing emoji.
Yes.
Lauren said, are you still going to do the live stream? Yes, we are.
That's not going to change.
Sam said, I'd love to see your holidays, maybe some walking tours and restaurant visits. Well, that's definitely got something in mind. We'll keep it a little secret where we're going just now, so that you can see it from when you see it.
Yeah.
Lauren said she's going back. Going to America next year.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
You are.
Yes, you are.
Florida, wasn't it? You were going to. Aoife said, Mark Kelly, please ask her to Instagram me.
Okay.
Mark Kelly, please ask. So, do you mean Kelly to Instagram you?
Yes.
Yeah. Sam said, I would still love still love to have a Facebook group where we can share recipes, etc.
Yes. Okay.
Do you want to set that up under Mark and Kelly's?
Yeah, I'll do. I mean, if you want, so if everybody is very interested, I do have a Facebook page. We do have a Facebook page. I don't update it as much, but if people start interacting on it, for sure, I will definitely interact. I'll put up some recipes on there that I follow or that I've made up. Sam will do the same thing. And so if we want to do it on there, it's under Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things. Because I'm not as active on there as I should be. It's only because I do other things as well, like, I'm working and stuff like that. So I can't do social things while I'm at work. So I tend to leave that for the early morning if I have a chance, which is not very often because I faff about in the morning. Sometimes in the evening I can be tired, but if I can interact with you guys, I will. And then on the weekends. But I don't update the Facebook page as much as I should. And once if people join it and we want to exchange recipes and stuff like that, I will be more mindful, because there's a couple of people on there already that follow on the Mark and Kelly strips, tips and things, and I don't update it as much as I should, but I will. I'm sure Richard would share some recipes as well, because I know he does a couple of things, and I can speak to him on that. So if he's got any recipes, I don't know about Amy. I don't know if she has any recipes because she's gluten free. So there might be some quite good recipes she might have. And I'll catch up with her and chat with her about that.
Where are we? So, Tusha, what's the second channel going to be called, and when can we subscribe?
So we've been kicking about some names.
We did. So we thought. Now the trouble is, Mark and Kelly strips, tips and things. Whenever we tell anybody, "Oh, what's your channel called?" they never remember the name.
Too long.
It's too long. So that's one thing we've learned. So we were thinking of calling it MK Holes. So something really.
MK Holes. I might start the channel tonight. And get it in preparation. I may start it next week. I may start it in 2 weeks. I may start.
But we will let you know before that, rather than just keep you guessing.
Yeah. I just need time to do it. But as soon as I do, it will be. Yeah.
But we really do appreciate the support, guys. We really, really do, because I know you really do support us well. And like I said, without you, the channel wouldn't exist. And we're so happy to do that. Oh, Mark, MK Holiday Vlogs was a suggestion from Lauren.
Ooh.
We could potentially do. We've not set it in stone. It was just an idea.
It was just an idea. We wanted something a little bit shorter, so that if somebody came up. So at the moment, when we go to restaurants to film or stuff like that, staff might ask us. And I think what it is, I don't know if this is happening. This is only a general surmisation. I think some people think, oh, we're filming, and think, oh, we're going to get free this, that, and the other. So a lot of the servers or something like that will say, oh, dear, can you show me, or blah, blah, blah. And so then I end up showing them our channel and all of that type of stuff. But anytime we mention Mark and Kelly strips, tips and things, it's just too long for people to remember. And so I think we're looking for a shorter name.
Where are we? Oh yeah. So Sam said, "Thank you, Tush, for being a member of my music group. It really helps me when depression is kicking my butt." Oh, bless you. I know you said you had a history and a music Facebook group, and it's fun. It does sound real fun. So I think we will look into that for you guys.
Yeah.
Because I think we loved sharing the same media. And don't worry, Lauren. I know you said you're not on Facebook, but we are on Instagram as well.
Yeah. And
we are on TikTok. So we do have several mediums if you want to keep in the group. So there's several things you can join in.
There's several things. And so what I learned with the GoPro, and which is brilliant, because like sometimes I'm spending a long time editing, or Mark's editing, and we're editing and I have to do a narration for the like TikToks and stuff like that. And sometimes, again, I get home, I'm very tired. I've edited like 5 videos, but I just haven't had time to narrate. And then I have to think about how I'm going to narrate, what I'm going to talk about, watch the clip, and all of that type of stuff. But GoPro have a great little feature where they edit it's already edited, and I'm just like, what? And then so I can do a quick narration or just leave music and then sort of like do shoots here and there. So that's very interesting. But I'm still getting to know the GoPro and stuff like that. But I'm excited.
Sam said, I would help you as admin, Kelly, as I got a Facebook group a lot. I've got a few helpers in my group. Oh, thank you, Sam. That's a really kind offer. Thank you. Yes, I think we might take you up on that.
Yeah.
Eva said, I'm going on Friday for a Chinese stir-frying chicken. Ooh. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. So Lauren's come up with some ideas. She's got MK Holiday Vlogs, MK Holidays, MK Vlogs, MK Vlogs and Blogs, MK Trips, and MK Trip Vlogs. So there's quite a few. Thank you. We've got a few there. Tommy, how you doing?
Hey, Tommy, how you well?
Nice to see you. How are things? You all right? How's the house progressing? We're just actually we're winding down at the moment. But I'm glad you joined. So it's good to see you. Aoife, don't wallow in self-pity. Honestly, I know it's getting you down, and it will do, because it used to depress me when I broke my leg. But Honestly, we'll get there. We'll heal.
Yeah. Just do a few nice things for yourself. A few nice pampering things for yourself. Yeah, lovely little facial, or take care of your hands, or do something that's like nice for you. Like if you want to sort of sit by the window, read a lovely book, or do you know what I mean? I've got this thing where I want to start scrapbooking, which I showed you guys before. So there's little things, just do sort of like nice little things for yourself.
You can't set up words, etc., that people can't use, or post approve. So the post only go live after you approve. But I don't have any problems with my group on Facebook. No, and I think as well, if it's a sensible thing like that, I think it's quite straightforward to administer, doesn't it? Or in a 2-star hotel till Saturday. Tom said, I'm doing well. I've been given a rough date for my July move-in. And I'm in
July. It'll be here before you know it.
I know. And I'm in Monaco now, preparing the yacht for the Grand Prix. Oh, fantastic, Tommy!
I really, do you know what? I really love hearing about your adventures, and I can just imagine that it's like you're just there, and the weather and the sea looks nice, and you're just getting things going, and you're driving around Monaco, and now you've got your little humble abode, and just living the life.
So a few more suggestions. Holidays with MK was Lauren. Mark and Kelly's vacates that's quite good. Sam, and Holiday with Mark and Kelly was another one for Lauren. Yeah, wow, Tommy, that's so fantastic. I'm so pleased for you that it's going really, really well.
Bless your heart. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we've been going for just over an hour and a half, so I think we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us, as always. We had such a great time talking to you, as we always do. As we said, we won't be doing the live this Friday, unfortunately, because we got something on. But we will be back next Tuesday, 6:30 UK time, where we will be doing our live.
We will.
Like I said, we'll keep you posted on all events that are coming up as well, so you know when it's going to happen. I'm sorry we haven't get something a bit more concrete. It's not that we're being secretive. It really is just the fact we're disorganized and just trying to get this thing together. So
yeah, it's just that there's so many things that are happening, and I me and Mark, we need to get our head around things. We need to do things. We need to do things in our spare time, and sometimes we don't have. And plus, we want downtime as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes it's just a bit difficult, especially when we need a break ourselves. But yeah, I hope that you enjoy the what we're up to.
Guys, that is it. Thank you so much for all the comments as well. We had a really good time talking to you. As I said, that will be it for Mark and Kelly's Trip Tips and Things this week. But we will be back on Tuesday, 6:30 UK time. So we hope to see you then. Have a fantastic week and weekend, everybody. Please do look after yourselves, as we always say. Have a really good week. And as always, don't forget to have fun. We will see you on Tuesday.
All right. Take care. And don't forget to melt my cheese.
You know it. All right, guys. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Have a great weekend.